This video is going to teach you the most important lesson of your life. If you want to get anywhere, you need to learn this lesson. And originally this video was supposed to just be some funny video where I expose myself and, I get you to laugh and, I work on my social anxiety and whatnot. But, what I actually thought about, there's actually a very important lesson here. And I'm going to tell you it right now. So you get an idea before we get into this list that is autistically in detail. This is why I made this list. This is why it's autistically in detail. The light at the end of your tunnel has to be extremely bright. Okay, because you going through life is a massive tunnel, okay, or you trying to achieve anything is a big tunnel. No matter if it's a small goal or a big goal, it's a big tunnel with a bunch of, obstacles you got to try and get around. It's a tunnel that's very difficult to go through, okay? And let's say, I'm going to use money as an example because money is numbers. It's easy to get the point across. Let's say your start, like younger me, is $0. Your light switch is like all the way down here, okay? This light isn't that bright. It's barely there. And you have two choices. You can either make the end of your tunnel here, like $1 million. That's your end goal. You make that light like this. That's a very bright light. That's about, not as bright as it gets, but that's very bright, okay? Or you could be like most people. This is what most people do. This is the lesson I'm going to teach you. Don't do this. They can make the end of the tunnel $1,000 a month. And the light, your starting light is here. In the end of the tunnel, when you make it $1,000 a month, the light is that. It's like that. So the point here is that this tunnel, as I say, it has a bunch of obstacles. There's going to be a bunch of things you have to deal with. When you're going through the tunnel, okay, and things start getting tough, and you could turn back. If the light is extremely dim over here, it's almost as dim as over here, then why would you keep going? You're going to end up turning back and going, okay, screw it. Not worth it. But imagine if the light at the end of the tunnel was extremely bright, way brighter than over here. You're going to go through the obstacles. It's worth it. And I believe everything in your ideal life is the same way, including your wife, your income, your freedom level, etc. Your relationship with God, all this other stuff. It's always like that. Set big goals. Because when things get tough in your life, when you don't feel like working out, when you don't feel like working a certain day, you're going to be able to keep going. Because you know that light at the end of the tunnel is very bright. The light at the end of my tunnel is extremely bright. And you know what? Success is exponential. Seeing results, like getting a good physique, getting a good wife, getting all this other stuff, right? It's exponential. It's like this, okay? It's like that. Make sure it's not getting covered by this. It's like that. It's not like this. Jobs and schools condition you to think it's like this, linear. No, it's like this. 0, 0, 0, and then boom. You get massive results all at once in terms of seeing results. But in terms of your actual progress, like gym's a good example. One day you do 5 reps, 6 reps, 7 reps, it's linear. But in terms of seeing results, it's like that. Okay? Understand that. So that's why I make this list. Because some people say, oh, your standards are so high. Oh my God. Damn right my standards are high. Not only because I'm amazing, obviously, but also because I want the light out of my tunnel to be extremely bright. You know what? I'm going to go through all the obstacles. I'm going to do what's necessary in order to achieve these results. So with that being said, let's get into it. So let me real good look at this. And this should be good enough. Okay. Name. So this will give you an idea for your list. And I'm actually gonna put this in my server. I'm gonna put it in the resources section. Join it. You'll be able to copy and paste it. So name. Think of cute names. Not that difficult. Let me make this bigger. Okay, and just write down what you want. Be honest with yourself, okay? I'm putting this list out to help you. Not only, get your goal right, but also to not be afraid, okay? Your list is going to be cringe. My list is going to be extremely cringy. You're going to laugh at it. But you know what? I think it's real, okay? I'm real. I'm not one of these fake YouTubers, especially one of these fake Christian YouTubers. Oh, I don't really care about, looks. I just care about personality. You're a man, all right? You want both. Just look at it, okay? Thin, chokeable neck. Be cringy, okay? Can't believe I'm making this video. Hopefully my family doesn't watch this video, bro. Devourable. We have a personality. Okay, and as for looks, you just want to be autistically in detail. Okay? Don't hold back. Don't think, oh, I'm not good enough for that. Oh, no. Unless you literally want a girl that's, like, not a human being. Okay, if you can imagine an actual human being in your head, that human being exists in the world. There's, like, almost 8 billion people in the world now. Okay? There's some dude, if you write down your dream girl right now, in terms of looks, and in terms of personality too, although personality is kind of formed by the man. Okay, it's your job as a man. You get a blueprint, you gotta try and mold it, right? This is why bad boyfriends when girls are young is a very detrimental thing. So personality, you just want a good blueprint, right? You want a good base to work with. But let's say looks, okay? If you put down your dream girl in terms of looks, there's tons of girls out there that look exactly like that. Or tons of girls that could look exactly like that. I'm not going to get too far into that point because I'm at the end up adding a bunch of qualifiers and all the other stuff, but we'll just say natural. A girl that looks exactly the way you want. That exists in the world. Okay? It also exists that girl with a blueprint at a certain point. Okay? Chances are you're not that special. Chances are you probably like girls that a bunch of other people like too. There's probably millions of girls in the world that fit your looks qualifications when you put it all the way up here, when you put your high standards in. So don't come at me like, oh, I want to be realistic, all those stuff. You can find it, bro. Trust me. But let's say you want an Arab girl, like you're into Arab girls. Like, well, there's some Arab girls in America, but it's not that many. I'll have to go to the Middle East. Okay, well, go to the Middle East. Your wife is a very important. Your wife. Remember, I'm in favor of virgin with virgin. I'm a virgin. I'm waiting for a wife. I'm waiting for the perfect girl. Okay, the girl that deserves it. All right. I place this stuff on a very high pedestal. It's very important to me. You have to do the same. And you know what? If you're like, well, I can't go to the Middle East because I work a job, and I can't really just go there on a whim. Okay, work on yourself. Put yourself in a position where you can actually do that. See the point here? Yeah, your standards are going to be high. Yeah, some stuff's going to be hard to achieve. Yeah, this girl is like this value, and you have to get up to this value too as a man. Great. Work on yourself. This is a light at the end of your tunnel. You understand? Hope things are starting to tie in together. Just be honest. Go from hair, head, shoulders, arms. Imagine your head. And you can also use pictures. Don't use nude photos. And if you're currently dealing with your explicit content addiction, and if you're younger than me, you're jerking off to Gumball 24. Gumball's mom. Okay, Gumball's mom. Okay. I say that like, okay, Gumball is crazy. No. Never. But Gumball's mom, okay? You, younger me, were jerking off to Gumball's mom, okay? At that time, don't do the pictures, all right? You're going to relapse because I know this is going to sound crazy to you, younger me, with your explicit content addiction, but just because you see an image of a hot girl, even if she's fully dressed, doesn't mean you have to go into a bad website and then start whacking. You don't have to do that automatically. I know that sounds crazy, but that's true. But if you don't have any addiction or anything, just use clothed photos of girls you find pretty. Don't do too many, like 2 or 3, to give you an idea of, okay, this is what I want, and help you visualize. Visualization is very important. I don't think I'm going to talk much about visualization, but my video is about visualizing. Okay, it's very important. All right, it's optional, but you can do it if you want. But if you're currently addicted to explicit content, don't do that part. And if you're addicted to explicit content currently, do this list still. But afterwards, after you get over your addiction, which you better do, I'm watching. You know who you are. But once you get over the addiction, then redo the list. Because when you watch that type of stuff, your standards get warped and it gets weird. Anyways, there you go. Be honest with your looks. Okay, I'm sharing it to you. You know what? I'm making this video because I also kind of want to hold myself to a standard too. So personality, religious. So because I'm a Christian, I'm going to address the obvious problems some Christians are going to have to list and be like, well, what is religion not important? Are you going to be with some secular girl? No. Okay, this is how it works, all right? And I'm going to be honest here. Now some people are like, oh my God, that's so mean, but it's true. Okay, if you're a man, this is actually how it is, okay? If you're actually being honest. We look at a girl, and if she's ugly, then we don't really care. Right? At least I don't. Because some dudes who don't value themselves at all, like they'll do anything for the cooch. Me, not really. Like I've had opportunities with a bunch of girls I actually find pretty attractive, but no, including older ones. Not going to get too far into that. It's going to be a long story. Anyways, you see a girl and she's ugly. You don't really care if she's religious or not. As a partner, no. But a girl is hot or pretty. I like cute, but like a hot body. Hot body, cute face. Really cute face. That's what I like. Latina. Non-negotiable. And make sure you have non-negotiables, okay? Don't jelly leg. Be honest with what you want to yourself. But let's say she's really rotten to the core. Like she's toxic, she's a gold digger, all this other stuff. Obviously, that's going to cancel out. Or she's just not a Christian in general. She's not with it at all. Let's say. That would completely cancel out her looks. So religion or relationship with God is the most important thing. However, in order for this to even matter, the looks have to be assessed. Okay, that's how it works. So I misspelled. To be honest, I misspelled a lot of words in here because I didn't expect to be sharing this. But whatever. Obedient, dependent, obsessed, subservient. My... Oh, my God. Ask me questions. So, what I'm looking for is a very biblical feminine girl. Okay? Girl that really embraces traditional gender roles. And if you're actually a man, you should be wanting that too. So guess what I have to be? Again, this goes back to making this turn this on yourself, right? I have to be a biblically masculine man. I have to contrast her. I have to contrast her complementary. Okay? Although I'm a biblical patriarchalist, I'm going to use complementary because that's the literal meaning, right? We have to complement each other. Masculine and feminine. If I want someone really feminine, I have to be really masculine. Okay? So, I would say you probably want something like this, but, you know, if your testosterone levels are a little low, then maybe you want her to work a job or something like that, but not me. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Tons of babies. I want a girl that wants lots of babies. How amazing I am. Because I am amazing. Okay, she's just telling the truth. Okay, I want a girl that tells the truth. How amazing I am. Oh, God. And if you're honest with yourself, you're going to be laughing your own list too. You're not going to want to show it to the public, okay? Because it's going to be cringe, okay? We're men. Don't be ashamed of what you want, okay? We want a girl that's going to suck on our balls on command. If you deny that, then you have low testosterone or you're just lying. Loves cute animals. I love how I got pulled out. I just said, loves cute animals when you have all this other stuff on the list. But cute animals, like little puppies. Like, oh, it's a little puppy. You know? That's cute. I like cute. I can't believe I'm making this video. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get through that again. And it goes looks, personality, situations. Okay. So this is situations you would be in. Hold on. Okay. Very kind. Yeah, I want a kind girl. I want a feminine girl. I don't like mean girls. Okay. I know some like Americans like, oh, I kind of like girls that are kind of like spicy and whatever. That's gay. Like girls, not women pretending to be girls. All right, there's a list. Can't believe I made this video. God. If you want to join this movement, building back Christian men, check the link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, like all my posts because it's amazing. Subscribe for more amazing videos. Because I really didn't want to make this video on a lot of different levels, but you know what? I felt like it was worth it. Check the playlist in the description. More amazing videos. Those are my call to actions. See you next time.